friends, here's welding by Tasiem. We're ready for the competition. It's time to sum up the costs. Hey, we have a fence, but they really messed it up. So it wasn't the gearbox?
Mistakes in diagnosis happen sometimes.
What happened?
The engine exploded.
Oh!
Do you have a crank like that?
Did that fly out?
Ha! As Booba says, new day, new chances.
Wednesday. With 2 days until the trip, I try to enter the workshop but notice something first. I realize I recognize this exhaust.
It's been cut out. And why? I have no idea. I hope I'll find out soon because the car's on the lift and today some real work was supposed to be done. Well, the car's on the lift. And tell me, what is the exhaust doing outside? Because I think it was in this car.
You know what? We had to drop the gearbox, and since there's no flexible connector anywhere here, we cut it in half, we'll put in a connector, so if we need to do something during the event, it's already prepared.
Yeah, we did it quickly. We didn't really think it through. Listen, the exhaust is installed. We've got a nice connector here. The drive shaft is bolted up. The gearbox is in. All right, guys, now we're moving to the back because we've got a bit of play in the half shafts. And just in case, we'll just unscrew all the bolts and screw them back in. Same goes for the main ones on the hub side so that during the competition they come out easily. So we'll be prepared for a quick half shaft replacement in field conditions. And my friends, I'm going to weld in a bracket for the handbrake because it's bending too much.
I'll show you that in a moment.
And here, this kind of bracket needs to be welded in because when you pull the handbrake, the whole thing bends slightly and the pump also goes down.
My dear friends, this is what welding by Tasiem looks like.
The soundproofing mat, which is between the gearbox and the tunnel, started to catch fire, but the tunnel is welded. We're monitoring the temperature. While idling, the engine hit 100 degrees, but the water radiator is at 15 degrees, so something is clearly wrong. Either the thermostat or the water pump. I was about to turn off the engine, and suddenly Przemek said, wait, I just thought of something.
The water temperature suddenly dropped to 85, and it turns out that these engines have their own ecosystem set up so that they heat up the oil. They keep the coolant temperature high until the oil goes above. Here it was about 95, and only at that oil temperature can it start regulating the water, lowering the coolant.
As you can see, it's another lesson for us and you. The M54B30 engine has another eco feature, or maybe not just eco, it's also
heating up the oil so it works within its optimal operating range, which is around 90 degrees. So that's actually a plus. Przemek is done. He also added a fan in the front. Now we have both a pushing and a pulling fan. At the back, we ran the wiring from the rear brake light up to the roof. Listen, it's Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll just put on the stickers, wash the car, and we'll be ready for the competition. And ahead of schedule, which doesn't happen often. It's time to sum up the cost. Listen, cheap junk project. Summing up all the episodes, the first, the second, and this third one, the total amount spent on parts comes to over 22,000 zlotys. Let me point out, that's if you're doing it yourself in your garage. Because if you want to take it to a professional workshop to have them prepare a car like this for you, and they were to count the man-hours spent on building such a car, then for one person it comes out to a total of 160 man-hours. Assuming an average of 250 zlotys gross per man-hour at the workshop, that gives us a total of 40,000 zlotys. So such a beta comes out to 62,235 zlotys. Let me tell you this, sometimes it's just better not to count. And most of you probably know that and don't count your own projects either because it's scary. All right, my friends, let's keep going, and I'll see you at the first round of the Drift Tournament Series with this car. And now, my friends, we're entering the facility and looking for my buddies. Oh, there they are waving. Did you make it?
Where's the kidney?
Isn't it there? It was just at the car wash a moment ago.
So it's not there.
Seriously, it's not there?
There's no kidney.
Damn.
There won't be any shame at all.
There's no way.
Hey, bro. Hey.
Hey,
All right, let's set up. And listen, we've got our sweet mess. Look at this. I'm flagged by a certain service that doesn't stand out at all.
No, we're incognito.
Here's a small table. We'll find a spot inside soon. But they kicked us out.
Also, the grill. We'll skip the first session. What's next? It's okay. And listen, on the front wheels, I've got extreme rain tires. Honestly, it's shocking. They grip on wet, standing water just like on dry, and the front was really understeering. And even here, coming up to the track, I couldn't break traction at the front. Hey, listen, attention, Michael got dirty.
Damn, and he's still in his regular clothes.
Our secretary even threw herself in front of the car.
I smelled blood.
He smelled blood.
Why are the boys getting under the car? Well, that's because when I entered the track, I hit a pothole and broke the exhaust mount. We had a little problem, but we sorted it out. Anyway, see for yourself.
With the right tools, what can't a handyman do?
A zip tie.
Wire!
Do you have any wire?
Wire under.
I've got it on hand.
We don't have it.
And from the cable?
There's a cable. We'll burn it through and pull the wire out.
Hey, we have a fence. Professional team. We've got wire right at the very end. Maybe still.
The last free wire on the track in Torin, damn it.
Boyka service, whatever. As long as it works, cut it with the grinder and let's hit the track. See you at the track soon. Ow!
My dear friends, we've just finished the first runs. I'm here with our secretary from Boyka, who didn't want to join at first, but she let herself be convinced. Tell us, what are your impressions, since it was your first time drifting?
After 20 years.
No, it's a different feeling than what we used to do as kids 20 years ago on the streets of Gdynia, right?
Awesome. Really, really, really great.
He didn't even want to leave.
No, I don't want to leave. I feel a bit sick, but don't want to get out of the car.
That's right, my friends. I'm glad the compote passed the test after we made it over a week ago.
Yeah, 14 hours daily, every day.
Considering what that car looked like before, it was just an ordinary stock 1.6 compote that everyone hated, which couldn't even spin its wheels on sand. I think it's really an awesome achievement, right?
We're going to check it out now because we're at the technical inspection. We came here for the technical inspection, so let's see what other cars are here.
Here's the compote. And another beautiful compote. What you... No! No!
Michał, check out what he's got.
Anyone can do that.
An old engine.
An old engine? But this is compote. The best drifter in Europe.
No.
The best organizer in Europe, Arcadio Morale Hink.
Hey.
Let's see what he'll nitpick about. He's asking for the camera.
Turn off that crap and come here for a moment.
Oh, we're going now. Look, he destroyed it. He ruined our fresh compote. There's no strip, no Tagrit logo, and our door is busted.
Impossible.
This is Miko, but really, has anyone else messed with us? Just him, right?
Only him.
And it's really him.
This is that gentleman's car, right?
I mean, ours.
On the registration, it's mine, but...
Did I get that right? You fix and service it, then drive and break it?
No, you break it, I drive.
Maybe there's something to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the verification of over a week's work is about to begin.
I think some detailing would be useful here on this side.
He was, until Jakob Kroll stuck himself to us, and players like that need to be punished.
Tempting thought, we'll think about it.
No?
And where's the Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile Homologation? How?
How? What?
Of the mounts.
Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile. Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile.
Heading home now, thanks, it was nice.
A professional base for the hydro arm. Cut out aesthetically, no sharp edges. The welds look like porn welds.
Shall we go to the battery because I want to show off here?
Is this car's only benefit?
There's a plus there. This is insulated.
Does it just hold the battery, or is there a base there?
Well, it's all twisted and screwed together.
And where's your towing hook?
Here it is.
Is this soft?
No.
And where does it say that it has to be soft?
Please review the rules yourself.
Point 25 of the regulations. The car must have a tow hook at the front and at the back. It must be positioned.
Please go to the website
Yes, it is.
and go in.
The regulations were just downloaded. Here's point 25.
And I don't like you.
The car must have a soft loop towing eye at both the front and back.
After downloading, it doesn't appear in your files.
Then don't download it.
Then don't download it. That's why we decide which interpretation is binding. Is it higher in front so you can aim higher in the zones?
But you're being rude today, Eric, you know?
Have some shame.
I think there's no catalytic converter.
What a bastard! Look at this fucker!
It pains me, but I'm giving you a conditional inspection so you can fix things that... Hey, wait, yes, it's red.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thanks. Congrats, that's a big achievement.
All right, we made it through. Ouch. Well, my friends, today the practice runs are over. I'm really happy because the car performed great. It's pretty cool, it's fast, no one is falling behind me. I mean, a little bit. There's a fast E34 guy in an E36, but it's not such a huge gap like I had before. So we're sitting here in Torun in a beautiful apartment. Silnoranki is here, and we're watching Boys Don't Cry, where there's also a Silnoranki.
My idol.
Greetings from the beater car and from the hotel. We're heading out in style, legally, to the competition, so it's cool. See you at the track. Ha! And we've just finished the briefing. Basically, there's a change to the course because at the very end we have two clips. We have initiation, then on the outside we have the first long zone, then zone number 2 under the judge's tower. We go with a transition. We switch over to zone number 3. Then we keep going to zone number 4. And at this point we have a transition and a change to the course because we have the first clip and the second clip. And after the transition, we have the decel zone to the last clip. And finally, my friends, at the very end, we go and finish the drift. That's the briefing, and well, there's nothing left to do but get in the car and keep drifting. Ouch.
Alright, the first session is behind us and I'm a bit more banged up. The guys aren't going easy on me, especially this side.
Overall, it's really great, a lot of fun. I think I'm doing well. I don't have any big problems, just Reichert and Kalashowski, those guys who drive with a small angle. You really have to focus so they don't pull away from you. But other than that, it's cool. Everything's awesome. We're mounting the lights. What's going on here? We need to fill the car up completely.
It's already filled up.
How were you keeping me busy just now?
What kind of service is this, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, where did we get such a hammer?
So what? Mine, from Strongarm.
And what was it used for?
For adjusting the rear alignment, the best one.
Hunter 3D! Well, that's it, my friends. We're done. I'm satisfied. High five, guys. Good job.
The car has been tested. Nice 18 out of 20 points in a really high league, where the level is really high. The service did a great job too. The guys rose to the occasion.
You also rose to the occasion because we've surpassed 30,000 subscribers. So big thanks. And if you haven't subscribed to me yet, hit that button and let's go for 40,000. In this series' first episode, I wanted to reward viewers who watch until the end. And there I did an action with the comment Tassium to the end, and I picked more than 5 people who got my stickers. And you know what? I liked it, and in the next videos I'll be increasing the prize pool and involving my partners so you can get some cool accessories. In the meantime, I'm taking you to another round of the Drift Tournament series where a tragedy happened. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome to the third round of the Drift Tournament series, and I'll show you what a beautiful mess we have in the paddock. Over there behind me you can see my car. There's Kassia's car, so we've got a team of influencers here. It's funny because for the first time in Drift Tournament series history, the guys made a track where no differential fits. We swapped the diffs in both cars, and the ones we had were actually good. So it's off to a great start. Kashka just drove, so we know for sure we need to change her diff. The guys are working on it right now. I'm about to take a run myself to confirm if I need to change my diff too. Ouch. YouTubers are heading to the track. I'm giving Keisha to my protege, and the guys, hey, what time is it?
11:47.
I just finished training. The differential is too long, so we need to shorten it. The guys say even with another differential with a small head, we still have to change the drive shaft too. We'll see.
Which we forgot.
He's coming to us from Gdańsk.
He's coming from Gdańsk. Was it 11?
11:48.
11:48, and at 12:50, I have my training session. I think we won't make it. 50 minutes. There's no way. There's no way. All right, I invite you to a time lapse. Listen, I think the guys are done.
12:31.
So how much time is that?
Yes!
It's tough math, but they did it in about 40 minutes. Replacing the drive shaft, replacing the differential.
And the exhaust, well, the exhaust, everything.
If you have a working car, then...
Good job, gentlemen, and now we'll see if the gear ratios are going to be fine.
And what about me? Delivery from Gdańsk. What about here? Well, thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you, Tomasz.
Fastest used parts delivery.
And how was it driving with my protege?
It's overwhelming for me.
Is it overwhelming? I suppose I need to step in.
What overwhelms me most is that first turn, especially after hitting it hard once.
Yeah, we saw it.
It was so bad that good thing I had a helmet.
It's fine further down when it's...
Yes, it's okay further down, but this...
We need to sort out the first corner.
I'm increasingly stressed that I can't do it, and each attempt makes it worse.
So now you need to go and reset yourself.
That's why I went down. It was the perfect ending.
Wojtek, everyone keeps saying what a damn change.
Today I feel like the king of drift, and tomorrow they'll all have zeros.
He learned from the best.
The car is set up differently now. The front is higher and no longer sits so low. So it's probably better now, right?
I'm really enjoying driving. I feel really great. The competition is coming tomorrow.
Verification.
And everything will be ruined.
Let's test the differential now. Ow. You just saw King's crash a moment ago, and here's his window. He was wrecking the car for us. Well, let me tell you guys, these gear ratios are awesome. That's how it is. But no, honestly, I'll tell you, it's really fun to drive now. I was pissed off this morning, but now it's all good. But Crow got fired up. Hey guys, it's Sunday. We've got the competition coming up. I was 15 seconds late to the briefing, so I've got a 10-minute penalty. The guys changed the gearbox yesterday, swapped the drive a few times, and now I think the bearing is failing. It's knocking, right? Something's starting to knock in the engine. All right, let's go for practice. Ouch. So friends, listen, you just saw...
Cupola is such a damn...
Why invest? Let's just fill Keephole to the brim and go full throttle.
So it wasn't the gearbox?
Sometimes mistakes happen in the diagnosis.
Finish it, with a bang.
My opinion is, if it's going to blow up, then damn, let it be something for the media to feed on.
Skip training and go straight to the competition.
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go.
Boyka service fights until the end.
Now you need a moto doctor for that. No, it's a total mess, honestly. Fuck. Well, it is what it is. We need to thicken the oil, we'll change it to fresh oil, and then we go here.
But it'll be cold on the fingers.
What's going on here?
We're cleaning the filter even though we don't have one. Oh, here's a big piece.
What a chip.
Hey, I don't think it's just the bearing that's broken. This seems like a bigger issue, right?
It caught from 2 centimeters.
I can't believe it. We're cleaning and Motor Doctor is heating up because it's so thick it doesn't want to flow out. Look here, it's even steamed up. This is a sauna right now. We're in a steam sauna because everything's fogged up and Motor Doctor is heating up. All right, Alan, let's clean the filter. But you weren't supposed to dirty the track.
I'm not dirtying the track.
Listen, we started blowing air from the inside and it started to look like glitter. Oh my friends, I hope it doesn't explode. And it exploded!
What happened?
The engine exploded.
Oh damn, right before the competition?
No.
Fuck, it really reeks of oil, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's leaking.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh.
You lost this.
Hey, I think that's from inside.
Yeah, a bit of reduction.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's from the block.
Look, the socket.
Oh, the socket is here!
Gentlemen firefighters, please wash this area thoroughly as there's oil on the track. It's still boiling, damn it.
Put on some gloves and throw it in my car, will you?
Look how it got crushed. The screw came out, you see, look.
No.
Look, it's still lying there.
All right then, and my dear friends, one ride.
One ride. Today I just wanted to check the tires, see how they are, and I checked and the engine exploded. So unfortunately that's it for the Drift Tournament Series season.
Did you manage to get in touch with anyone, right?
Yeah, he crashed right into me.
One lap and...
Half! There wasn't even a lap! Am I initiating?
I told you there's only a little putty here. There's a little bit of putty here, but this is the worst spot in the whole car.
But leave that for matching the colors.
You have to blend it.
I just got here. Where are the engine parts that I lost? Do you have a crank like that?
Do you have a crank like that?
What the hell are you talking about?
Do you have a crank like that?
Did it fall out?
Exactly. I went out for one lap. I did one lap.
He wanted to get new ones.
Listen, we can do it.
Hold it.
It'll settle here and it's okay.
No, but hold it. Look.
But it's still warm, damn it. Just take it.
Come on, let go.
Lukash, I know you sacrifice a lot for me, but you didn't have to bend the crank under the steering rod.
Hey, but that's not really an oval.
Normally the shaft is round.
You made an egg shape.
This is a piston.
Yes?
Oh, right, this is a piston.
Is this a piston?
This is a piston.
No, this is a piston.
Shouldn't it be more round?
This is a block.
This is a block.
This is another piston part.
You actually, you...
Go listen to the rest.
Hey, look, put it together. Yeah, come on, connect it.
It fits.
It fits. Hey, maybe we can still go.
Gentlemen, I have a feeling it's nothing serious. We have to stay positive. We have to be full of hope. Hey, stop crying, it's nothing serious.
And what are you holding in your hand? So in the end, we didn't go. My dear friends, now is the time for an official statement about the whole situation, because there's been a shitstorm in the comments. So, as you saw for yourselves in the first part of the project, when the engine arrived, we checked its condition and did a revision. The block was moved aside everywhere. We saw this and unscrewed the 6th connecting rod. The guys looked, we all looked together and saw that the bearing looked practically new. So we decided there was no point in replacing the bearings. We replaced 2 connecting rod bolts, tightened it back up, and continued with the project.
And what turns out, what we found out and what we also learned about these engines is that the bolts often tend to loosen, and that's exactly what happened to us.
You can see for yourselves here, one bolt was left, it's a bit unscrewed, the other one was completely gone. Not that it fell out, but it just wasn't in the engine anymore because the thread was left. That's why one bolt completely unscrewed, the other one got loose, and that's why we thought it was the sound of either the flywheel or the gearbox, because it wasn't the typical sound of a bearing. And now what could we have done better?
We should have replaced all the bolts when we checked the 2 connecting rods, and now these are lessons for the future for you and for us.
With all these engines, we always take off the oil pan, replace all the connecting rod bolts because they're single use and they only cost 8 zlotys each. And this problem, which happens maybe once in 100 times, definitely won't occur, and we'll save a lot of money. That's our statement. Our mistake was not checking all the bearings. If we had checked, the guys always use new bolts, so this problem wouldn't have happened.
Now, in the future, whenever they build a new engine for anyone, the oil pan always comes off. We replace all the bolts and assemble it.
Well, my dear friends, on this funny yet a bit sad note, I'm saying goodbye to you today, and I'll see you in 2 weeks in the next episode.
Ouch!